What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts, as we jump into another brand new video. This one just landed a wicked collaboration by the looks of things. Harrysong, who's recently had a very viral tune go live, followed by Olamide and Fireboy DML. So this is an all-star link-up, realistically. It goes by the name She Knows, and I'm very, very excited to get into this one. It's a official lyric video. I think it's animated as well, so we're going to jump into this one right about now. As always, if you are new to the channel, though, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff, and getting involved in as many ways as you can, because we've got loads more content on the way. So without further ado, let's jump right into this one. Harrysong, let's see what's going on. Cool, so it's YBNL.
Yeah. This is Ario. Yeah.
It's a very spacey intro already as well. I'm really liking the approach to the animated video as well. It's an official lyric video, but it looks like there's a bit of animation going on as well. Again, a very smooth intro. I hope this is the sort of direction we're going to be going with this one. Really nice, spacey pad textures, kind of very reverberated vocals. Quite an angelic feel about this one so far. I hope this is the direction we go down with this.
I know.
All right.
Say she love me, yeah, I know.
This is Fireboy, I believe.
I know. And she knows that I love her. She knows.
Really spacey, man.
She knows.
I've always thought Fireboy sounds great over these kind of spacier instrumentals when you kind of get the use of extended reverb and you get to hear the pads kind of coming through to the forefront. I really like the direction of this one. I really like the fact that we're getting such a kind of spacey approach. The video looks really fun as well. I like the fact that the animation is quite sort of quite choppy. I think it adds to the vibe of the tune. And again, a wicked start, man. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one develops.
She too bad. She too bad. She knows. She knows. She too bad. She too bad.
It's a bit of a whine, I won't lie.
She knows.
Again, there's a lot of different elements at work with this one.
You've been knocking on my door. If I love you.
I really like the use of percussion on this. I think that's the thing that's really sticking out to me. You've got a couple of very nice wooden sounding percussive sounds that are providing a lot of the rhythmic energy for this one. The top end is essentially just pad textures and floating synthesizers, which works really, really nicely. It gives the whole tune a floaty texture, the thing that we were discussing before. I think the vocal line throughout the middle works really well. There's a very subtle bass line running through the heart of the low end. And then through the middle, you've just got these very kind of clicky, wooden sounding percussive lines, which definitely add a sense of rhythm to the entire piece. You're sounding great, man. I'm loving this as a direction as well. I'd quite like to know how the studio scenario was set up for this one.
It's not my fault. I just come back from Port Harcourt, and I won't love you all night long. My fine girl from my Quaibo. As I they see you at the tango. Anybody try you, I cock my gun. Make I no go under for asylum. Cause she too bad, oh. She too bad, oh.
It's catchy, man. It's really spacey, but it is really, really catchy. The way the instrumental kind of gives it this spacey kind of texture, it allows so much room for the vocals in the middle to have this sort of space. And the way it's been arranged, it's a proper kind of undercover wind of a tune, man. I think the vocals so far has been fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing what Harrysong does on the verse. And yeah, just seeing how he kind of contributes. Because again, it's that you're amongst big company with this. Olamide and Fireboy are like top end artists. Let's not forget that. So it definitely looks like Harrysong is someone who is definitely on the up, or at least is on the up again. Maybe he'd popped before. But it definitely looks like that's the direction this is going. The hook's really catchy.
She knows. She too bad, oh. She too bad, oh. She knows. She knows. She knows.
Let's go.
This not love. And she knows.
Smooth textures, man. Again, the vocals are very spacious. Like, they're not super rhythmic. They are very much just kind of scattered over the top of the instrumental. I think there's been a conversation had here at some point about keeping this track feeling a certain way. And I really like the fact that it does have this very sort of spacious texture to the way the tune's been laid out. Again, wicked intro from Harrysong. The sort of direction on this one's very clean. And I love the, again, the vocal effects on this one are great, man. I think the fact they're respecting the instrumental as much as they are is really good as well. Let's see where we go.
This not love, she knows. She knows. close.
Harmony's nice.
Come close, make me
Switch up's nice. That call and response between the vocal and the chorus is really, really nice as well. Again, it adds a sense of direction. It adds a sense of kind of progression within the tune. And a bit more of an expansive vocal nature as well. The vocals so far have been quite minimal. They've been almost scattered. They've been quite centralized throughout the frequency scale. But those harmonies give it a much sort of bigger, again, more angelic, choir-like theme. And overall, I think this is a wicked verse, man. I love the direction it's gone. I like the fact it started off slow, has definitely progressed. It's got a lot pacier. The flow patterns have increased in skippiness. Wicked stuff.
I did think of you every day. Every time you dey bust in my brain, I want, I do. She too bad, oh. She too bad, oh. And she knows.
A wicked switch up.
She knows. She too bad, oh. She too bad, oh. She knows.
Let's hit them R&B notes from 2003. Come on. There's something about that that sort of 2000 to 2004 R&B period for me where you've got people like Mario, like Neo, Usher all doing absolute bits. They all hit this one particular high note and it just got hit again. And it just invokes so much nostalgia for me, man. It's always kind of cool to hear people hitting that note. And again, the progression of the chorus, the progression of the hook, it hasn't stayed in one place. It's expanded and grown as it's gone. Again, really, really nice.
She knows right about now. Now baby, do that the well collect power. Now girl, when I feel like a follow, I won't be the pride you swallow. You can finger your kiss like a piano. I know, baby, I know.
So the instrumental at this point has started to shift a little bit as well. I mean, Olamide's come in very, very cleanly again. Very sporadic vocal textures to begin with. Quite scattered in the way he's landing. But again, the instrumental has started to expand. We're starting to get a bit more melody going on in the high end. That sort of that sort of, I don't even know. It's a synthesizer with keys on top of it, which is kind of driving it. It's like a layered synth, which works really nicely. Again, the spacey kind of floaty textures of the high end on this one are what are really giving it that kind of warm, inviting vibe. And I think Olamide fits perfectly over the top of this. Let's see how his verse expands.
Give me space for your water, be confetto.
So a very stripped back verse. Very stripped back. Again, this is the thing I really like about this tune, man. There's 20 seconds of the tune left. I don't think we're getting another hook. The actual arrangement of it's really cool. We've heard the actual hook over the intro, and then we've heard Fireboy do it. The second time we heard the actual hook was very, very different. So unless Olamide's about to break into it again and do it entirely differently, we'll have only heard the hook properly twice. In this sort of tune where you've got three people on it, that's quite rare. Again, it's a unique way of structuring the tune, man. I'm a fan of doing things a little bit differently, and they've definitely done that on this one so far.
No go they talk, say I come from the slum. I'm fresh and I'm young. I do when I talk. I hate what I done. Love is strong. I'm so deep and strong. In love with your aunt. You the guy live on top and down inside the hall. She make I pot inside the pot. If you define the ball, it is inside the court. So you know.
There we go then. Wow. Very blown away with this one, man. I love the arrangement of it. Again, what a link up this is. Harrysong, Olamide, and Fireboy DML. I think Harrysong is someone who is likely to be catapulting up to that higher tier within this sort of sound. It definitely seems like he's got a good management team around him to be putting him on these sort of collaborations. Again, YBNL is obviously a very established kind of project that he's working with. And I think this is a cool tune, man. I like the fact it's the lyric video. Again, the video's fun. The sort of animation style is very fun. It reminds me of sort of Cartoon Network or something like that. And then on top of that as well, the tune absolutely slaps. I really like the direction. I love the fact it's quite abstract in its arrangement, and the fact that it breaks a few rules, which is really, really nice. Yeah, I enjoyed this one, man. I did enjoy this one. Out to everyone who also enjoyed this reaction, technical analysis, and musical breakdown. If you did, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. That's it from me, though. Hopefully there are some more videos dropping a little bit later on. I may well be live streaming later on as well, so do stay tuned. But enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I will see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.